welcome back to another exciting episode of the Creatia Conversation, where we talk creativity and media and all that nerdish. I'm your host, Lord Cussalot Travis Pointer, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka T Money, aka Sweet T, aka Black Merlin, aka the HNIC. And I'm joined this week by my co-host. First of all, making her long-awaited return from maternity leave after pushing an entire human being out of her vagina. Mara, the motherfucking Shark Watkins. How you doing, Mara?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me back.
Oh, we missed you. It's good to have you back. Who else we got here?
We have our bestie Matt, the warden Matt Ritter, the patron saint of podcasting. I've missed this blank stare on your face.
Hi, guys.
Matt's frustrated. He's
trying to fix my audio. It's not working.
Don't worry about it right now. It's okay. We're fine. It'll work for today. But anyway, kids, what you been up to? What you been watching? What you been playing? What you been stuffing your face with?
I made an Asian rice bowl with Brussels sprouts. You know I love my Brussels sprouts.
I don't understand it, but yes, I do know that.
I don't know. Something about when I roast them, they just taste really good. I have a whole list since I haven't been here in a while of things I've been watching since February. I'll be quick.
Do you actually have the list?
Yeah. Caught up on Daredevil, Born Again. So we watched the season finale the other day. Started this show on Apple TV Plus called Your Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm. Watched season 1 of that, and then now we're in season 2. Got Chris to watch season 1 of Monarch, and then we watched into season 2, and that has just ended as well for the season. I really hope they come back with season 3. It hasn't been announced if they were doing it yet, but the way they ended it, I need to see my fire chicken pigeon. We caught up on The Boys. Saturday Night Live started a new show called Saturday Night Live UK, and I've been checking that out every once in a while. That's been pretty decent. I started finally The Punisher. I got through season 1. I just started season 2. Watching Euphoria, which is currently in it. Yes.
Talk about like The Punisher, like from Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay, got you. I'm like, wait, that don't come out till next week. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, got you.
Yeah, trying to get through season 1 and 2 before the special comes out. Watching Euphoria, which is in its last season, doesn't hit like the first 2 seasons. But R.I.P. Angus Cloud and R.I.P. Eric Dane, I'm still gonna watch. Watching Fear Factor: House of Fear. They have a new special coming out in about a week or so as well. Pole to Pole with Will Smith, which was really cool. I finally watched this movie called Idiocracy, and it made me realize that Idiocracy or Pole to Pole?
Pole to Pole.
Will Smith goes to different parts of the world. Like the first episode was him literally trekking to the South Pole. And that shit was surreal to see.
Like, okay, so it's like Will Smith as just being Will Smith doing stuff.
Yeah, it's like a docuseries.
Gotcha.
I watched this docuseries.
Wait, would you say you just watched Idiocracy? Is this the first time you've seen it, or you just watching it just because?
No, first time I've seen it.
Things. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
First time I've seen it, and yes, we are living in Idiocracy, just short of.
It's less fun than Idiocracy, honestly, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I watched the Minority Report for the first time.
You said Minority Report for the first time?
Yeah, watched Minority Report for the first time, and it's not what I thought it was, and that was a very interesting long watch. And I restarted Supernatural.
On purpose?
Don't know why. Yeah. Oh, and just finished all of. Yeah. that reunion wasn't what I thought it was, and I was like, nope, I need my original boys back. I need my original boys.
I'm not there yet. I'm only, I think, 3 out of the 6 episodes into The Boys. So
yeah, I haven't seen last week's or this week's yet, just because of like my life and travel and whatnot. But yeah,
Gotcha. Also, I've watched all of Bluey.
all of it, just all the Bluey.
Yes,
it's so good.
It is so good. It's crazy. She's not 3 months yet, but she'll be like in a couple of days. And we have managed to watch all 150 episodes of Bluey.
You say we like she's actually watching, and
she's so watching.
I bet she is, Mara.
As for playing, I have got some playing in. I've been playing Fortnite. I've even been playing Battle Royale, and baby, what's that other version of Blitz? And I got a victory royale in one of them on my own, and I was very proud of myself. Chris and I finally finished Dispatch, and I need another season of that ASAP. I started this simulator game called Ambulance Life, and that's pretty stressful but good. And Chris and I are now playing I got like the premium version of it because it went on sale one day for like I think under $30, and I said, why not? Sometimes if I want to get the blood pumping, I'll play it. But Chris and I are currently playing this game called Busbound, which is about driving buses in this area that didn't have a bus system before. They have a multiplayer co-op mode. So Travis, a message from Chris is that you got to get your PlayStation Plus back and get the game so that you can play with us.
I don't know if y'all knew this, or if you were aware. Right now is not the time to be adding expenses on to Travis. Travis is currently unemployed. So, not
I will find a way
horizon for me to be adding things on right now.
I will find a way to get you the 3-month pass, and we'll figure out a way to get you the game. I don't know. It sounds crazy, but it is so much fun. Like, just you're driving around in this area that doesn't have a bus, never had a bus route before, and you're just developing these areas with the bus routes and everything. It's so much fun. We'll play it when the kids go to bed. I'll be sitting in the living room, he's sitting at his desk, and we're just driving buses around.
Okay.
But that's been it. That's been the last 3 months.
It's quite the list. What about you, man?
Also caught up on Daredevil. Finished the season finale today, actually.
So we've all seen all of Daredevil. So we
just in case Travis wanted to talk about it this week, I was like, let me watch that before I watch my movie of the day to make sure I get that in so I don't get in trouble. Like I said, 3 episodes shy of being caught up on The Boys because Kate and I watched together. We are all caught up on Outlander, though. And then...
Did you catch up on Gen V?
Oh, yeah. No, we finished Gen V a while ago.
Okay. I mean, it's been 3 months, Matt.
That was...
I feel like last I was here...
3 left.
Oh, maybe. I feel like when I left, you were still watching it, but I could be wrong.
I know you've been in a time warp.
Kate says hi.
Hi, Kate.
Caught up on Rooster, caught up on Euphoria, and started playing Diablo 4 again. I got the Lord of Hatred expansion, and I'm running a Paladin and a Warlock. Paladin with John, and then a Warlock by myself. Yes, you can say hi.
Hi.
You have to do it over here because my microphone's not working.
I still hear her.
Hi, Mara. Hi, Uncle Travis.
So, go eat. Love you. Bye.
I totally forgot to mention, I watched all of season 2 of The Pit.
Yeah, I finished The Pit. Yeah, that's really been it for me.
Okay. So we've all seen the rest of Daredevil. Well, what we have of Daredevil until next season. What was the frustration, Mara? What
I
happened?
can't wait.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait.
Because now it's a very new landscape here. He did the Tony Stark and came out and said, "I am Iron Man." You know,
I said that. I was like, did he just pull Tony Stark? Did he just pull inspiration from when Tony Stark did that press conference?
It was pretty clear to me once he stepped into that courtroom. It was like, oh yeah, he's gonna just blow it all up because fuck Fisk.
Mm-hmm. Especially when Fisk said, "I can blow up everything," and it's like, no, you can't, because I'm gonna do it myself.
I'm just saying, not if I blow it up first.
So I had to look this up because I am watching Wilson Fisk hit people like he has super strength, and I know he doesn't have powers. So I'm like, why? So apparently, he's not fat.
Yeah, that's all muscle.
All muscle. He is
muscle.
The peak physical form of human condition, which makes me feel good because I also that must be the peak physical form.
Well, you also have to be 6'4". Like that's
fuck. God
yeah,
damn it.
Yeah, there's actually an episode of Spider-Man the animated series where he's fighting Spider-Man, and he was like, approximately like 3% of my weight is body fat. Now let me show you what 300 and whatever pounds of muscle can do. And he's just squeezing Spider-Man like, I'm going to rip you in two. And it's a whole thing. So they kind of let you know, like, yeah, he's not fat. That is all muscle.
Can we talk about?
What is that?
Well, I guess spoilers if you haven't watched it yet. When he was hitting citizens,
we've already been spoiling, so it's
yeah. When he started hitting citizens as he came out of that courtroom, I was like, "This is not how you get the people on your side."
Oh yeah, he was done already at that point. It was just, like he's no longer thinking rationally at all. He was pretty much done thinking rationally when Vanessa died. Because as soon as that happened, the doctor goes in and he kills the doctor. It's like,
and it's crazy because the doctor was the best at his field. And I was like, what if someone else needed him?
He don't care. Whoever else needs him is not Vanessa. He don't give a shit. I will say, therapist lady becoming Muse felt a little forced to me, but
yeah, I feel like they pushed, like, for the first couple of episodes in the season when she popped up. For the life of me, I couldn't understand why she was still there. Like, why are you still around? And this whole pushing that she was going to put the mask on and all that, because from what I've understood, her character, I mean, in the comics, she does have like a pretty fucked up progression of her story, but I was like, do we really need it?
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like they threw so much into it, like so many irons into the fire that they can have their choice of what to pull out whenever they want to now. So I understand that. Mm-hmm. It was just, that was one that I'm like, okay, I guess. What else? I was not expecting Daniel to die until, that episode.
So apparently, because I like, as I was watching the show, like after each episode, like maybe like the next day or two after, I would watch a breakdown of it, and apparently none of them knew that Daniel was gonna be killed until after post-production. They apparently,
who is none
I guess,
of them?
like they changed. None of the actors. I mean, like, except for like, I guess the guy who plays Buck.
I'm about to say that two of them were in the scene.
But apparently they edited it differently to show Daniel getting shot. And so I mean, I'll find the video for you that
Gesundheit.
explained it. But bless you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
But yes, apparently that wasn't originally what they were going to do, but then for his story, and I guess going into also BB's story, it made more sense to do that.
I 100% expected him to just sacrifice BB for himself because he just seemed like that kind of a selfish motherfucker. So
it's funny because at first I thought they were really pushing this relationship between him and BB. Because
see, I knew that wasn't gonna happen. It was more for me just like he's gonna sacrifice her because he's just that selfish.
Yeah. Because I was sitting here thinking, like, stop pushing this whole, because you could tell, like, to some degree, he probably liked her.
Oh, he was into her. He was definitely into her. She wasn't into him, but he was into her.
I was like, I don't see it. So I was like, stop pushing this whole thing. And I was like, BB, you trying this hard to be around him just looks suspicious.
Yeah. And it wasn't like that last point when they were in his house with his mother and she went in to try to kiss him. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. She was not into you this entire time, and now she suddenly is. Nah, you were friend zoned a while ago, and you're staying there.
The fact that they kept hanging out past season 1, I was like, stop this, stop this right now.
Yeah.
But
she definitely worked.
Yeah.
Like, trying to see what else. I feel like the only one that's okay after all this is over with is Fisk, and that's kind of fucked up. Like he just gets to live on this island, you know. Of course, he's gonna be back, you know, because he doesn't have what he wants. But of anybody that, you know, had any kind of consequences with this whole thing, he's the only one that kind of made out all right.
I do kind of hope though that they don't rush to bring him back. Like, I hope whenever they come back with season 3, hopefully next year.
They're already shooting from what I believe.
So then hopefully the end of this year. If Percy Jackson can come back this year, so can Daredevil.
What I'm saying, Bullseye somehow made it out better. I mean, I guess I should have made this more clear. Of the people who actually suffered consequences, because Bullseye suffered no consequences. He still just
he pretty much got rewarded.
Like,
got rewarded, forgiven.
He just gets to keep doing what he's been doing. So,
I mean, he had a change of heart.
Did he?
Yeah.
What was the change of heart, Matt?
He started doing good things instead of bad things.
No, all that changed was where he pointed his gun.
Thing he did,
like he's doing the same shit. Like it's just he just had somebody say, "Hey, you should shoot over here." He's like, "All right," and I don't think it mattered who he shot at before. It still doesn't matter to him. He's just shooting where people say he should shoot.
The only really good thing he did was protect the governor.
Yeah.
And wasn't he sent there and told that was what was going to happen, so he should stop this from happening?
Yeah, that was.
He's not making any actual decisions. He's just doing what people are telling him to do.
That feels like what Dex needed, though. He always needed someone to tell him what to do, because even when he was working for Vanessa and Fisk, it was that he was told to do everything. Like, he never really did something because he was like, I want to do this or I need to do this. He's like, I have to do this because I'm being told this will be good for me if I do this.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, I just hope they don't bring him back like episode 1. Like, I need
Fisk.
I need a different antagonist. Yeah. I need a different antagonist come the beginning of season 3. Like, especially now that we're getting Jessica and Luke and I believe Iron Fist back.
Yeah, I was just about to say we also need to talk about the interracial elephant in the room.
All the sex that he's going to have in prison.
No, I was more
Did
talking
you watch
about.
the same season?
No, he's talking about Matt.
No, I know.
Yeah, season
Yeah,
3.
literally.
He said the interface. I said he's going to have, not that he did have.
No.
Anyway, we're gonna we're more talking about all the BBC Jessica's about to be getting, or and already
Has
has
been
gotten,
getting.
you
Yeah,
know,
got it.
because you know.
As soon as I saw that child, I said, "That's a black child."
Yeah. Like,
There's
oh,
no
yeah,
way there's no way that's not a biracial child.
yeah.
So where was Luke supposedly working?
CIA stuff overseas.
Yeah. We don't know.
Love
We
that.
might find out more about that because now, you know, Bullseye's doing it instead. So
You think
speaking
Matthew
of,
Lillard will be back?
I don't know, he felt like such a waste. Like you got Matthew Lillard, and it was just like the whole time, I was waiting for him to be like way more significant than he was. It was just, it felt like he was just kind of there.
No, yeah, I feel like it was a slight waste of his talent.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's going to be like Allegra De Fontaine or whatever the fuck her 40 different names are. And until there's something down the road, he's just going to randomly show up and collect people.
To my old girl from Friends, right?
From Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Sorry, wrong white show. Got it mixed up.
Wrong
Yep,
white
wrong-
sitcom.
yep.
Didn't watch either one of them. My bad. What was I gonna say? Matthew Lillard. Oh yeah, wasted Matthew Lillard. Did either one of you watch Cross?
No.
No, but I just saw that he's in it.
Yeah, he's in season 2 of Cross. Great in season 2 of Cross. Great at being an awful human being. Like the whole time I'm watching this show, like you suck as a person horribly. I hate you so much. You play this role way too well. Ooh, fuck you.
Stu Stumacher.
Yeah. Anything else with Daredevil Born Again season 2?
Nope, just can't wait
Yeah,
for season 3.
same. As far as what else I've been watching, I did watch the first season of 4 Seasons on Netflix. Steve Carell, Will Forte, forgot who else was in there. Some other folks there too. Oh, Coleman Domingo. Yeah, interesting show. Had some laughs, had some heartbreak, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, this is some good shit. Looking forward to season 2. That's coming soon. Also watched season 2 of Man on the Inside. That's the show with I don't know what this old white man's name is. He was in The Good Place. He was like a demon or whatever, like the dude in charge around there or something. I don't know if either you watched The Good Place.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need to finish that.
Yeah, that white dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a fun show.
Matthew Lillard is joining Man of Tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Doesn't say what he'll. I don't think it says what it says he'll be, but he will be in the next Superman movie.
I did hear that. Now that you mention it, I also watched something that dropped this week. They just dropped a surprise prequel episode of The Bear on Hulu.
I did not see that.
I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I saw it.
So those of us who are from Chicago know drive to Gary, Indiana is not that far, and that's what this show is about. Mikey, John Bernthal's character, and Richie go to Gary, Indiana for something. I'm not going, spoil what they're there for, but it's about them going to Gary.
Thank you. And the other dude, that's he played Micro in Punisher, right? And also The Thing. Is that the same guy?
I don't remember. It's been a while since I saw Punisher.
Micro.
Yeah, that also
I
sounds
don't
like a
remember
name
his.
I'm
I
not
don't remember
familiar
his.
with.
I don't remember the guy who was watching his family from afar.
Again, it's been so long since I saw Punisher. That was forever and 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's him. He
Okay.
plays David Micro Lieberman in the first season of The Punisher, and then he also plays Ben Grimm, the Thing in Fantastic Four.
Yes, I would have remembered that if you had said that. But yeah,
I said the Thing.
I thought you were talking about the movie The Thing. That's why yes, I didn't
Oh.
realize you were talking about Fantastic Four because you named the show before and then you moved on and yeah, never mind.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just saying that's why I was confused. I didn't realize you meant The Thing in Fantastic Four. And then playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Been I don't know. It's not hitting like I thought it would, but I understand why. Reason being, because of the way they make these games, the reason why they're able to churn out these games so quickly, they reuse a lot of assets. And this game is set in Hawaii, like the Pirate Yakuza game I played before. If I hadn't played Pirate Yakuza before this one, I would have enjoyed this more. And I still would have enjoyed Pirate Yakuza if I had played them in that order. Reason being, a lot of the mini games and stuff that I did in Pirate Yakuza that kind of break up the story and make, the weird random shit that's just like, what the hell? And you just enjoy the weird randomness is reused from this game that I'm playing now. So I already had all that in Pirate Yakuza. Plus, I was a pirate with a pirate ship that had laser cannons and freezing machine guns. So it was, I've already feel like I played a superior version of this, So
That's fair.
So there's that. It's not that I'm not enjoying it. I'm just not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. But yeah, I think that's it for me.
Halfway through the show, we're finally done.
Hey, it's been a while since I've been here.
What was that? Plus, we had to talk about Daredevil. So
yeah.
But anyway, we should get into our topics. So Mara, go ahead and call it.
And
what's your topic?
Woo! I've missed doing these.
We have not been doing them while you were gone.
I know. My topic is, what's a 10 out of 10 comedy movie for you? Like, no notes. You wouldn't change anything.
Gesundheit.
Bless you. Allergy season is in full swing. I decided to just stick with one, mine, but I went with 21 Jump Street with Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill because literally every time I watch that, I am cracking up. I would even put 22 Jump Street on there as well, just because of like all three of them: Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, and Ice Cube. That's a fun trio.
I feel you. For me, I don't know if it was the circumstances under which I saw it or what. And I don't think I've actually sat and watched this movie all the way through since the day I saw it in theaters. But the first Hangover movie, I do not remember ever laughing that hard in a movie ever. I laughed throughout that movie in ways I hadn't laughed at a movie in years, and I don't think I've laughed since. Now, to paint the picture of the circumstances under which I saw this movie, there was this place near the theater. Group of us went to. I was living in Tallahassee, college days, and they had dollar tacos and dollar margaritas on Mondays. So I went in there with $20 and you can guess what happened.
He bought 19 tacos and a margarita.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Sure. But we left from that and went to see this movie. And I want to say it had already been out for a while, so it was at the Dollar Theater. So it was a cheap movie to go see too. And when I tell you, I was dying laughing this whole movie. When what's the
Zach
Dr.
Galifianakis?
No.
Oh no,
no.
the doctor. Ed
Dr.
Helms.
Kim? Dr. Kim?
Oh, Dr. Ken.
Ken, yeah. When he jumped out of the trunk, listen, me staying in my seat.
Yeah, Ken Jeong.
Yeah, when he
Dr.
jumped out,
Ken Jeong.
he just oh my god, like the whole.
You trying to fuck on me? You fuck on me?
and then fucking and why is Mike Tyson here? Like, what the hell? What is going on? Like, this is the thing. We hadn't seen Mike in a while. Like, it wasn't like now where you see Mike Tyson pretty often. We hadn't seen Mike in some time. Like, it was, oh my god, it was a movie that had me dying. Like you said, 10 out of 10. No notes.
I think he
Honestly,
was just doing like commercials or something. I think, right?
I don't even think he was doing that yet at that time. Like,
Doctor.
Dr. Ken.
Put respect on that man's name
and his credentials.
I have a few.
Right.
And surprisingly, they're not horror comedy. Scary Movie 1 and 2.
Yes.
In honor of the gang getting back together for the new Scary Movie. But Scary Movie 1 and 2. Old school.
Dicks tickling people's ear.
A very big fan of that. Which, by the way, so Zoe really likes Scream 2 for some reason, and she keeps like wanting to watch it. And every time Omar Epps goes into the bathroom, I'm like, it's a knife, not a dick. It's a knife, not a dick. It's a knife, not a dick. Okay. Anyway.
Wait, Omar Epps. Yeah. I'm with you now.
Yeah, because he was banging Will Smith's wife before we knew that people were banging Will Smith's wife. He took her out to the movies, and it was a whole thing.
You said Omar Epps, but then Mekhi Phifer popped in my head. I'm like, no, that's I Know What You Did Last Summer too.
Yeah, I was gonna say not to be confused with Mekhi Phifer.
Yeah, that's what happened to me there. I had to wait. Nope.
I love that the black guy got the black guys mixed up.
Yeah, and I had to catch myself. I'm like, yep, wrong nigga. Hold on, move on.
I think apparently that's a thing. Like on the internet, that people continuously get them both confused.
Really?
Like, yeah.
You forget which one was in what movie. Not that you don't know which one is which, but it's just like you forget which one did what movie. And
because Omar Epps would look really weird in 8 Mile. I'm just saying.
He would.
Yeah.
That's when I remember, off the top of my head, he was not in 8 Mile. But if somebody said he was in 8 Mile, it would take me a second, like, wait, no, he wasn't. Like, it would take a second for me to be like, no. It's Mekhi Phifer. Anyway,
Old School. Fucking love Old School. You're my boy, Blue. Like, fucking love Old School. And Grandma's Boy. Kevin Nash in there, moving, the whole video game thing. To this day, watch Grandma's Boy, enjoy the fuck out of Grandma's Boy. So, I had what's that, 4? Yeah. 4 I would not change. And I still want to play the game that they developed in Grandma's Boy for the fucking Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
The original Xbox?
The original Xbox.
Yeah. Back when the Xbox was just Xbox, What about you folks out there? What is the comedy for you that's just a solid 10 out of 10? No notes.
The Chef's Kiss.
Yes.
Just yes.
Put right there in them comments because we want to know. All right. I got some trailers here.
Yay.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Katie asked me to ask you to please not play the Evil Dead Burn trailer because we're going to do that on Saturday.
I'm aware of her distaste for me showing horror trailers, so I will not. I already don't have it here.
Okay, cool.
And I've technically seen it because someone sent it to me in a DM.
So,
40-Year-Old Virgin was good, Jess.
Yeah.
It was a good one. Kevin Hart scene is the best scene of that movie, but still. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 6 of them here.
Whoa.
6 possibilities. We're not going to get through all of them.
Got it.
In honor of your return, Mara, I'll let you pick a number 1 through 6.
Twa.
Okay.
You forgot the T on the end.
All right. Number 2. So they actually did a whole event for this yesterday for a game called Strangers in Heaven. Coincidentally enough, it's made by some people who worked on the Yakuza series. It's called Strangers in Heaven. This is the story trailer.
登場界。それが俺たちの国だ。
登場界。ほいじゃあいよいよ兄貴組立ち上げるんじゃの。やっちゃろうや。兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ。
ありがとう。けど、
Only takes one time.
そういうんじゃねえんだ。
は？
俺たちみてえなヤクザもん、帰る場所のない連中が生きていける、そんな場所があったらいいって思わねえか。ねえだろ、そんなの。だから作るんだよ、俺たち自身で。
Does that have freezing missiles and laser cannons?
This one will not. This is a much more serious game than the Yakuza.
That's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
This is
Stranger than heaven. Back streets walking on the edge of the night.
道聞きたいです。
Your kind? What do you mean your kind?
Just what are we trying so hard to protect? 歌を食い物にして蒼天堀の帝王なんて呼ばれて、それでできた居場所ってのは俺も欲しかったものなんでしょうか。
What's your story? Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change.
親、よろしくお願いいたします。
Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
I know, but I can't just live it alone.
If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin. Nice to know you're not scared.
What's a man gotta do for a little peace and quiet?
Yes, Snoop Dogg is in this game.
Tori Kelly.
変わってんな。
今ちの男じゃけん。
怖い顔してますよ、社長。
Tori Kelly's singing.
Also, the other black dude is Snoop's son.
You know, we could always just make our own country. It's the only choice we have.
Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
Think that hurt?
A little bit.
No.
Hey, Japan! Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
It's a long trailer.
Yeah.
The whole music video.
Stranger than heaven.
And then it ends. As soon as Matt talks about how long it is.
Of
He
course.
said, well, fine. Fuck you. I'm out.
That's exactly what happened. He's like, you know what? Fuck you then. No more trailer for you.
I'm cool with that.
But yeah, that one's coming out later on this year. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know when I'll get to it, but it's there. Well, we'll be there.
I want that song.
Pretty sure the song itself is called Stranger Than Heaven.
Mm-hmm. I'm actively
What makes you
trying
think
to find
that?
it.
What'd you say, Matt?
So what makes you think it's called Stranger Than Heaven?
Well, they said it a few times, you know.
Got a couple hints at that.
Yeah. All right, Matt, call it.
Tails.
My topic. We're going to rewind the clock here, people.
Oh, boy.
Back in the day, we used to do a show called Super Flashy Arrow of Tomorrow that later became Creatia Comics. We were just talking about the Arrowverse every time a show came out that week and all that kind of stuff. It was a good time. And recently I was, watching Daredevil. Actually, this topic came to me a while ago because I was thinking about The Boys as well. Just all the superhero stuff that exists. And it's just like, the Arrowverse went away with like a whisper. It didn't really go out with a bang,
Mm-mm.
And
I'm still finishing that last season of The Flash.
oh Lord, damn. Okay. I thought I was bad for not finishing Superman and Lois, but
No, and I finished that one. Remember?
yeah, I remember you talking about that. And it's just like, I never watched that last season. But I want to look back at the Arrowverse. It's not usually what I mean when I say look back at it, but it's a song in case any of y'all didn't realize that,
2 Chainz.
Yeah. But I want to look back at the Arrowverse and just talk about, what it meant, what it was, and kind of rank it up. We got, hold on, let me make sure I got the list here so I don't forget any of the shows. Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, Stargirl, Batwoman, Black Lightning. How would you rank these looking back now? And why would you rank them that way? I'll let y'all go first. What is your list?
Arrow for me kind of fell off near the end. So while generally I would have had Arrow at number 1, I think I'm gonna put Flash at number 1.
Okay, so you're starting at number 1 and working your way down. Got you. Okay.
Yeah. Arrow at number 2. Legends of Tomorrow at 3.
I
And
knew you were high
Supergirl
on that
last.
one. Yeah. Says Supergirl. Okay.
Last. No, Supergirl last.
Supergirl
Like
last.
dead last.
Dead last.
Okay.
I did
Supergirl
not.
would be dead last for me too.
It was because Black Lightning's going to be above Supergirl. Even
Black
I guess
Power.
does Stargirl count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can watch that with Zoe now, and there's this show called Bella and the Bulldogs that has the actress from Stargirl on there, so like that's getting her into comic book stuff because she's like, oh, that's Bella, and I'm like, yeah, now let's watch Stargirl, like shit like that. Whereas Supergirl was just bad.
Supergirl didn't start off bad though. First season was okay.
No, it didn't.
Not great, but it was okay. And then like ones in the middle, like, oh, this is pretty good. And then like the last season or two was just like,
the last couple of seasons,
what are you doing?
It was so much like back and forth with Kara, like on some self-righteous bullshit kind of thing. Of like one episode, it's like she gets it, like, you know, she's seeing clearly, and you're like, okay, yeah, she gets this, what has to be done, and blah 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 blah. And then there are other episodes where she goes back on some, well, this is personally, you know, just bad for me or whatever, you know, or, you know, she just put her own personal feelings too much into something, and then when it had nothing to do with that, and it's like, we don't need your personal holier than thou feelings about this right now. Like, you don't always know what's right. And that was kind of the issue with me, like,
yeah,
she was a Supergirl towards the end. Yeah,
she was definitely a hypocrite. There were so many times where I'm just like, so you are upset because people just have kryptonite, like, just not even like using it on you or anything, but just having it is a problem for you. But you can just walk around as a walking nuclear weapon, basically. Like a walking weapon of mass destruction with zero checks, and everybody's supposed to just be okay with it. Like,
she definitely would have been one of those people during the Jim Crow era that just was mad at a black person for just having brown skin. Like, didn't do anything to her, didn't do anything to anybody else, just has the brown skin. I have a problem with that.
Like, it just, yeah, they need to protect themselves from you just in case. Because what happens if some red kryptonite hits you again and you go fucking nuts? Like, not even saying that you're just going to become a bad person at some point. There needs to be a check against you, which is once again why we watched this on what was our Patreon spinoff?
Super Flash Arrow of Tomorrow, Creatia Comics, Multiverse.
Multiverse, yes. When we watched Justice League Doom, and I'm like, I'm with Batman. We need something that can take out each member of the Justice League, because what the fuck? Like,
all right, so
what's your ranking?
Flash,
yeah,
Flash, Arrow, Legends. Because listen, Legends got a lot of hate, but Legends was fucking fun. They went through time. We got to see them in all these different times and places. There was the Thong song, like there was so much fun. Return of the Mac, like they had some good shit. From there, I'm going to go, I think, Batwoman, Black Lightning, Supergirl.
Okay.
Because I actually liked the villains in Batwoman. I didn't mind the shift in who Batwoman was and everything, but like I felt like the villains were way more entertaining than Ryan herself and what she had going on. And then Black Lightning was cool, but I felt like there was so much more to do there, and they just kind of fast forwarded through a lot of shit in the show, and like just to get to where they were going. I felt like there was a lot more they could have done with it, and they didn't. And I just didn't really fuck with Supergirl. So yeah, Batwoman, Black Lightning, Supergirl.
Got you.
I enjoyed Black Lightning for how many different variations of slurs that Tobias could come up with. For Jefferson.
Like, he is like, they tried so hard to find different things for him to say because they were on CW, so he couldn't say nigga. Like, it was just like so
when they
fucking funny.
When it was announced that, because I don't know the actor's name, but when it was announced that he was joining, I think he's in Spider-Man, the new one. all I could think was, oh my god, is he gonna call him a jive monkey at some point?
Like something.
Because I
About
think
how
he's
Spider-Man
playing.
flips around like a little monkey. Something's gonna happen.
Because I think
Yeah.
he's playing. I think he's playing Tombstone or
Tombstone.
something.
Yeah.
But I think Legends for me was back and forth. I think I enjoyed Legends. I enjoyed the beginning of Legends when it was directly from when it came off of Arrow, and then they did like those first couple of seasons where there was like a, I don't know, like a direct story that made that kind of linked back from like Flash and Arrow. And then there was like a season here or there where I was like, please put me out of my misery. And then they started getting better again, because especially when with Rip. When they started with Rip, and then when they moved away from Rip at first, I didn't like it. And then once I think Constantine joined the team, I think it started to find its full swing again.
There were a couple seasons of Legends where they weren't there was rarely a week when they were the best show that came out that week, but they were consistent as to where they were. The other shows kind of like raised and dipped and all that, but Legends was solidly right here in the middle all the time. So I could give it to them for those couple seasons of just being consistent on quality. But yeah.
Yeah, I still don't forgive CW for just canceling it on that fucking cliffhanger. I will not forgive them for that shit, because that was literally just as they were getting really good, and there were so many different plot points that were going on, and then they just canceled it.
Yeah. Like, where the fuck she go?
So I guess for mine, starting from the bottom, it was Supergirl, and the ones in the middle are hard for me because I like them all for different reasons. Like, I enjoyed Black Lightning, but I do agree they did rush through a lot of things, and sometimes the story didn't seem as well thought out, which is where I had problems with it. Especially when it came to his daughter, her dying or not I forget even what it was.
Yeah, and being replaced, and then because they recast her, and then the whole and
then they brought her back, and it kind of like I kind of lost a little bit of respect for it at that point.
And they try to just wave it away with some exposition, like, you did this, you weren't actually me, you stole my powers. I'm like, so we just supposed to just move on after you just said this is what happened, and we're not going, okay, whatever.
And then I put Stargirl. Stargirl was a lot of fun, I think. But I felt that making her so obsessed with Starman, or like living up to being to Starman, kind of just proved the point of why children can't be superheroes.
Well, she was her daddy. She was convinced that was her father, so there was that.
Yeah, it's just like it was a lot of the recklessness that she took with things. But I overall, like, I thought the stories in it were very good. And I feel like they at least thought those ones out a bit more. Then would be Batwoman. On top of that, I really enjoyed Ryan's story. Again, that was another one I was kind of upset that they had ended. I can do without what's homegirl's name? Whichever. Ruby Rose. I could, I enjoyed her season for what it was, but I could just like the whole series with just the last two seasons.
Yeah.
which is
That was
why I
also
put
an
it.
interesting time after she left the show because she started talking shit, and then everybody that was on the show was just like, "No, you're the problem."
Did you hear that she accused Katy Perry of sexually assaulting her like some
really?
time ago? Yes, and
Hmm.
Australia PD is looking into it.
Huh.
Um,
Interesting.
Then on top of that was Superman and Lois. That was, I think, a very fun series. Aside from the fact that it does take place on a different earth or reality from the rest of them,
Mhm.
which I think did itself a favor on doing that and not making it canon to other things. I just wish they would have acknowledged that a little bit faster.
The only problem I have with them doing that is that they did the whole crisis thing,
Crossover. Yeah.
and they like established at the end of this that there's only one universe, and then immediately afterwards, like, no, there's another one. Like,
Yeah.
it
That's why I was
was
like, I wish they would have just acknowledged that a lot faster, as opposed to just leaving it as some like quirky line that Clark says randomly towards the end of the season. Or no, not Clark, Granddaddy Lane like says, just offhandedly in like a season finale. But after seeing the entire series, the last season, you can tell kind of was a little bit rushed as they probably weren't planning to be renewed. Especially with the whole Lex Luthor storyline. And that was the only downfall I think I didn't like, was that it always came back to being fucking Lex Luthor.
honestly, that's just Superman though. Like, that's just kind of how Superman shit works. Just like with the Flash, it's always fucking Thawne. Superman, it's always Lex.
But I will say how they ended the show, I enjoyed. It's one of the few series finales that I kind of enjoyed. It brought me like, oh my gosh, it brought me laughs. It brought some tears, but they closed it well after that. And then I too would put Legends above that. And then I would do The Flash next and Arrow first, because Arrow to me was always my shit up until like maybe that last season.
That random future episode that they were talking about spinning off into their own thing, and they just said never mind.
Yeah, like when they were trying to do like the Canaries or something like that, and also the
daughter and all that.
The killing off of Laurel and then bring her back as someone else. I didn't like that, but everything else, like first 2 to 3 seasons of Arrow, chef's kiss.
They had to. I'm not saying they had to, but if they killed off Laurel so they could put him with Felicity, like that's really what it was. But okay, so my rankings are going to be a little bit different than y'all's. I've seen that y'all feel a little bit differently about these things than I do. Not completely different, but the one that stood out to me, and I think this is just me because I hate the way they ended it, is Stargirl, because it's just like
they rushed it.
They just said, "Hey, all right, so this is over with now. Years and years in the future, this is the hall, and this is just where they all are now, and this is the how we commemorate them and all that kind of stuff." We didn't actually end anything, and it was just like that's just frustrated me so much, which is why I put it at the bottom. But right above that is Supergirl. I agree there. So much of it was less Kara. Like, why are you so fucking annoying? Above that, I got Black Lightning. I enjoyed it, but I really did want it to be better. It didn't give me what I needed to give me, even though it's pretty good. Show was black as fuck, so that was fun. The music in that show was great. I enjoyed it.
I could rewatch it.
Yeah. Then next above that, I've got Legends. Again, not the best show, but like there were some times in the middle where it was consistent as to where it was. And I knew what I was getting when I turned it on. There's something to be said about that. Above that, I got Batwoman. Like with you, Mara, I like the second 2 seasons more than like the first one. Seemed like the first one they were trying to figure out what the show was, and they figured it out in the second season by replacing Batwoman.
Yeah.
So there was
They
that.
figured it was not Ruby Rose.
Yeah. I got Superman and Lois above that, even though I haven't seen the last season of it. What I saw of it, I'm like, oh yeah, they found a way to make Superman interesting on television. Because there are plenty of times when they've tried Superman on television, or even in movies, where it's just like, this is not all that interesting. They did it here. I got Arrow above that one. Started it all solid most of the way through. Had some dips, but solid most of the way through. But number one, I got the Flash. Flash was the one. Nothing will top that first season of the Flash to me, but how can you expect that to happen anyway?
I remember you had to convince me to watch the Flash.
Yeah.
But I also had to be convinced to start Arrow.
That wasn't me though, was it?
No, it was one of my friends from school.
I remember convincing somebody
Arrow.
else to watch Arrow. It was, but you know Ken, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I had to get Ken to watch Arrow. Did I get you to watch Arrow too, Matt? Yeah. But yeah, Flash is number one for me. Like I said, the first season was its peak. The rest of the season was pretty good. Only one I don't like was that one with the mirror chick.
Yeah, that season sucked.
The way that ended, and I think that was a COVID thing, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Where they came back to end the season and like they literally beat her with the power of friendship. Like when they literally held hands and looked at her and beat her with the fucking Care Bear stare. Like that's what happened.
I think
shit.
I think that was the second to last season, right?
I don't remember. I just remember being incredibly upset.
I think so. Or it might have been the season right before that, because then it went into that whole Iris has the nope, that was the second to last season, because then it went into the whole Iris has that sickness shit. And she kept dipping in and out of their reality or their plane or whatever.
Yeah. But all right, folks. How would you rank the Arrowverse now, looking back at it? Let me know how y'all feel. Put it in them comments because we want to know. Hey, new baby.
She has made her way here.
Decided now it's time for me to feast. I get it.
Don't look at me like that.
But all right, folks, we're going to end the show here. This will be it for this week's episode of the Creatia Conversation. Don't forget you can follow us on all the socials, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at It's Creatia World. That is at ITSCREATIA World. Also on Blue Sky at creatiaworld.bsky.social. I got it, Mara, don't worry.
Okay.
You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Creatia World. And while you're there, you should join a couple of our Facebook groups, one of them being facebook.com/group/them dragons. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Night of the Seven Kingdoms, all that good stuff, hop in there and talk about that shit with us. We enjoy it. We have a great time doing it. I believe House of the Dragon comes back in a couple months, so that'll be another spot for you to hop in and talk about that shit.
Next month, a few weeks.
Oh, is that soon? Shit, I thought it was in. It is. I guess June is next
June.
month.
We're in May now.
Fuck.
Yep.
All right. If you're a wrestling fan, you're going to want to go to facebook.com/group/smackingaround. Matt, tell them about that one.
If you are a wrestling fan, it is a place to go and talk about wrestling without all of the negativity that you find everywhere else on the internet. Just a place to generally enjoy talking about wrestling.
You can find me on all the socials.
Is wrestling still a thing?
Say what?
Not for me.
I was like, is wrestling still a thing? I haven't heard about it in forever.
Yeah, because most of the people that really enjoy wrestling for what wrestling is are not enjoying what's happening right now. So it's a shame. It really is. You can find me on all the socials at Lord_Cussalott. That is at LORD_CUSSALOTT. Matt, where can they find you?
You guys can follow me everywhere at Getting Off, including this Saturday, live right here, youtube.com/Creatia World, twitch.tv/Creatia World, for the Katie Horror Showcase. So come check us out then. And tune in next week to find out what my topic was this week.
What about you, Mara? That's what I'm asking now. Where can they find you?
At all the same places at Mara Shark, MARADASHARK. I will just let you know, most of my shit is now just baby memes and political memes.
Oh boy. We'll catch y'all next week. Until then, we out.
Bye.